Hello students, here we are once again with JPRC District Study. Students, today in this video we are going to learn about On His Blindness, the poem written by John Milton, who was a well-known English poet and a British sonneteerian. This poem is adapted from the well-known literary work and a well-known book of John Milton, Paradise Lost. He had written this book when he was totally blind. He became totally blind in 1652 at the half age of his life. He was born on 9th December 1608 and was died on 8th November 1674. He had married to Mary Powell in 1642 and lived with her till 52. But when she was died, she once again married to Catherine, with whom he had spent his life 2 years. But the tragedy of his life not ended here. His second wife also died and he once again married third one, whose name was Elizabeth, and he had 2 daughters. John Milton had written many books, but the most of the tragic period of his life, that when he became totally blind in 1652, when in his stage of blindness he had written Paradise Lost, where his words were collected by his colleagues in the later in his life, when his daughters helped him for writing. He got the pleasure and once again he written Paradise Regained. The prescribed poem On His Blindness is adapted from Paradise Lost. He had written many books, but some of them are Paradise Lost, When I Consider How My Light Is Spent, Lycida's Paradise Regained, Samson Agonist, Lazario, and The Passion. He had got his early education at St. Paul's School and Christ College. In his life, he was also appointed as Latin Secretary to the government. He had traveled many countries such as France, Switzerland, and Italy. His father loved literature very much, so he made John Milton study and he got his educations. So dear students, let's read the poem and know what John Milton wants to express through his poem. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is death to hide, lost with me useless, though my soul more went to serve there with my Maker and present my true account, lest he returning chide doth God exact day labor light denied. I fondly ask but patience to prevent. In these very lines, the writer wants to describe his desires that when I consider how my light is spent. वह कहते हैं कि मैं यह जानना चाहता हूँ, मैं यह विचार करता हूँ कि मेरी आँखों की ज्योति कैसे चली गई, मीन्स मैं अंधा कैसे हो गया हूँ, मेरा जीवन कैसे अंधकारपूर्ण हो गया है इन दिस डार्क वर्ल्ड एंड वाइट, और मैं इस अवस्था में, इस अंधेरी दुनिया में, इस अंधकार भरी दुनिया में अपना जीवन बचा हुआ जो जीवन है उसको मैं कैसे व्यतीत करूंगा। एंड दैट वन टैलेंट विच इज डेथ टू हाइड लॉस विद मी यूजलेस दो माई सोल मोर वेंट टू शर्व देयर विद माई मेकर। दो माई सोल मोर वेंट टू शर्व देयर विद माई मेकर। कहते हैं कि जब मेरी आत्मा ही मेरे बनाने वाले के प्रति, उसकी सेवा करने के प्रति उद्यत है, तो फिर मैं अपने इस अंधकारपूर्ण संसार में मैं क्या कर सकूंगा। कभी कहता है कि मैं अंधा हो गया हूं तो मैं अपने ईश्वर की सेवा भी नहीं कर पा रहा हूं। एंड प्रेजेंट माई ट्रू अकाउंट लेस्ट ही रिटर्निंग चाइल्ड डथ गॉड एग्जैक्ट डे लेबर लाइट डिनाइड आई फाउंड आस बट पेशेंस टू प्रिवेंट। राइटर कहता है कि यद्यपि मैं बहुत ही अनुभवी हो गया हूं और अपनी कविता के माध्यम से अपने ईश्वर की सेवा करने में सक्षम हूँ, लेकिन क्योंकि मेरी आँखें मेरा साथ नहीं दे रही हैं, मैं अंधा हो गया हूँ, इसलिए मैं अपने ईश्वर की सेवा नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। और मैं मन ही मन विचार करता हूँ कि जब मेरा जीवन समाप्त होगा, मैं अपने ईश्वर के पास वापस जाऊँगा तो वह ईश्वर मुझे अवश्य ही फटकारेगा, और वह मुझे न फटकारे इसलिए मैं उसकी जीवन पर्यंत सेवा करना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन मैं मजबूर हूँ क्योंकि मेरी आंखें नहीं रहीं। The poet is sad due to his blindness. He wants to serve the God who is the Almighty God. The poet also knows that the God is Almighty and there are many angels who are always present to serve him. They were the true servant of the God. Every time they are present, that God says something and they fulfill his desire. But the poet also wants to serve the God through his poems, which is his quality. He wants to serve him with his poems, but due to his blindness, he is not able to do so he was very sad. He also realized that when he returned to the other world after his death, how he faced the Almighty God when he asked him that what he had done for him. He was very sad. So he says that when his eyes has gone, the whole world is as darkness for him. Let's see the second stanza. That murmur soon replies, God doth not need either man's work or his own gift, who best bear his mild yoke. They serve him best. His state is kindly, thousands of bidding speed, and post or land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. That murmur soon replies, God doth not need either man's work. और इसी तरह वह अपने कविता के माध्यम से कहना चाहता है कि ईश्वर को किसी भी मानव के सेवा की आवश्यकता नहीं है, आर हिज ओन गिफ्ट, जो कि स्वयं उसका ही उपहार है, यानी मानव जीवन जो कि ईश्वर का दिया हुआ उपहार है, ऐसे मानव से उसे सेवा की ज़रूरत नहीं है। वो बेस्ट बियर हिज माइल्ड योक, दे सर्व हिम बेस्ट, क्योंकि उसके सेवा में लगे हुए जो देवदूत हैं हजारों करोड़ों की संख्या में, इस किंगली हिज स्टेट इज किंगली, और अपने उस विशाल साम्राज्य का वो एक राजा के समान है। ही वॉज द किंग ऑफ किंग्स, वह राजाओं का राजा है। थाउजेंड्स एट हिज बिडिंग स्पीड एंड पोस्ट ओवर लैंड एंड ओशन विदाउट रेस्ट, और हजारों की संख्या में जो उससे उसकी सेवा में लगे हुए देवदूत हैं, हर क्षण बिना थके हुए समुद्र पृथ्वी यानी जल और थल हर जगह पर उसकी सहायता, उसकी सेवा करने के लिए तत्पर रहते हैं। दे आल्सो सर्व हु ओनली स्टैंड एंड वेट, और इस तरह सेवा करते हैं कि केवल उन्हें और कोई कार्य नहीं है, केवल हमेशा इसलिए वह उसके पास मौजूद रहते हैं, उसके पास खड़े रहते हैं, जिससे कि ईश्वर की तरफ से कोई आदेश हो और वह बिना रुके हुए उस कार्य को पूरा कर सकें। इन दीज लाइन्स द राइटर वांट्स टू डिस्क्राइब अबाउट द ह्यूमन लाइफ. He wants to tell, he describes that the human being is the gift of God. His life is given by the God, so he does not need any help from the human being. See, he does not want to get the service of human being because he has given the human being his life. He is the King of Kings. He was the greatest king of the universe because the whole universe is his estate, and the number of angels who were stand to serve the God every time. They are the true servant of the God, as they always stand in that position in his presence, that when God asks something and they fulfill his desire due to his works. They always present to work, though it is she or the earth, everywhere. What God asked him, they always present to do that. They are the true servant of the God. So God need no help from the human being. Dear students, is your poem? Read this poem with the help of this video. We will meet with the next chapter in the next video. Till then, thanks.